All right, good Friday morning, everyone. It is December 16th, 2022, and we do have some snow still moving through the Texas Panhandle. It will not last for much longer. We do have finally some winter weather advisories, though, in effect for a portion of the Panhandle this morning, mostly along I-40 here in and around the Amarillo area, up to Pampa, and then Moore County up there for Dumas, also included in that winter weather advisory. But we've had as much as 2 inches of snow in some areas this morning, certainly an overperforming band of snow compared to what models were expecting over the last 12 to 24 hours, or even still saying we're not seeing snow. So this is a very shallow layer of snowfall moving across the region. Here's a live look at that camera in Channing, Texas. They have got quite a bit of snow up there. They've probably got close to 2 inches so far. And again, you do have some hazardous travel conditions. There have been dozens of accidents reported here in Amarillo. This is a live look at the radar here over the Texas Panhandle. You can see some of that snow continuing to drift off to the south and east, and then finally seeing some of those winter weather advisories issued where we are seeing the most hazardous travel conditions. But several roads either closed or certainly having some issues getting down them. This is a picture sent in from the Cimarron County Sheriff's Office this morning. That's a semi that had wrecked just north of Boise City this morning on 287. So certainly make sure that you are traveling with some extra caution this morning. This is just before sunrise of Loop 335 here in Amarillo. This picture's taken by our photographer here on the morning shift. Again, you can see everyone just completely backed up. And I'll actually show you another prime example of people not paying attention and slowing down on the roads. Here's another image of a vehicle that had rolled over on 335 as well. You can see that truck, hopefully that they are okay. But certainly making sure that you are traveling at a safe speed is something that you need to do this morning. Here's a live look at your camera in Dumas. They've got just a little bit some light snow. Again, it's covering the ground, covering the roadways, so be careful out there. Again, could still see up to another ½ inch of snow probably over the next 90 minutes. Temperatures very cold. Not everyone saw snow. It is still cold though out there. 29 in Childress, 32 in Clarendon, and 25 here in Amarillo. This is our first measurable amount of snow for Amarillo this year. It's not everyone's first snow, but it is for us here in the Yellow City. Winds are very light, but wind chills down into the teens and single digits. Look at Boise City feeling like -2 this morning. Very cold start to the day. We do thaw out this afternoon. All that snow that's on the ground probably going to melt away very quickly. There's not much of it there, but we do get up to 38 degrees. Very cold afternoon here in the high plains, and we'll continue with a very cold night tonight with temperatures tumbling down into the teens and the single digits. Again, we've had 2 inches of snow. That probably won't all melt away up towards Dallam and Cimarron County as well as Hartley County. So you guys probably going to tumble into the single digits tonight with wind chills very likely down into the negatives if we have that wind anywhere any stronger than 5 or 10 miles per hour. As we move into the afternoon Saturday, notice the winds, they do turn to the southwest, so we do get some warming over the weekend, albeit short-lived. We've got that Arctic air going to crash into the Midwest and the deep southeast U.S. over the course of next week. We are not going to be in the core of that cold air, but we do get a glanced blow from a couple of fronts coming through. Let's take a look at your 9-day temperature trend for Amarillo. Again, near seasonal on Sunday. Again, above average on Wednesday for your temperatures. But look at that drastic drop in temperatures. 53 in the afternoon Wednesday to 9 degrees on Thursday morning. Some models saying that front could drop temperatures 20 to even 40 degrees in just a few hours. That would certainly be blue northern status coming through. Right now, models are dry, but when we have fronts come in that fast and drop temperatures that quickly, very often we do see at least some flaky flurries behind it. With, again, kind of that low cloud deck that comes crashing in with it. Winds are going to be ripping out of the north at 30, 35 miles per hour, probably gusting to 50 and 60. So that is more than likely going to at least set off some snow flurries, but probably not a whole lot of snow, probably less than what we're dealing with this morning, but definitely going to be a bitter cold start to the day on Thursday next week. 9 degrees with a 30-mile-an-hour north wind. It's very likely that your temperatures or your wind chills will be below 0 degrees. We'll probably fall within wind chill advisory criteria next week. Here's your highs for today. 38 in Amarillo, 36 in Boise City. Going to be a cold day today. Cold night tonight. We tumbled to 16 here in Amarillo. Again, snow probably ending here within the next 90 minutes. And then we'll end up with a lot more sunshine this afternoon. But again, overall, hopefully you enjoy the cold weather because it's something that we're going to be dealing with quite a bit here over the next several days and probably the next week or so. I'm going to go ahead and end our recording for YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and answer some of y'all's questions, though, here on Facebook Live.